lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Moke, a Nigerian YouTuber based in United Kingdom. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, you're welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always showing up for me. I really appreciate it. In today's video, friends, we're going to be preparing another mouth-watering dish. And this dish is called Bole. It is a very nourishing and very rich dish to have. And for today's Bole, we'll be having it alongside with the Bole sauce and mackerel fish to go along with the Bole. Bole is plantain. So, to prepare our Bole, we'll be using the following ingredients. We'll be making use of some onions, white onions here. We'll be making use of some red onions. We'll be making use of some spring onions, which I've already chopped into fine size here. We'll be making use of red, yellow, and green pepper, bell pepper. I've got my habanero pepper chopped here. I'll be using it as well. We'll be making use of some suya spice here. I'll be using some black pepper and some white pepper and some olive oil, and I'll be using this to garnish my fish. Here is my mackerel fish. I've already cut it into small sizes, small cubes, and this is what it looks like. I've got 5 ripe plantains here, which I'll be using to prepare my Bole today. And I've got a little bit of water, so this is 100 ml of water I've got here. So I use this cup because it's a measuring cup as well. 100 ml of water is what I'll be using to make the paste to garnish my fish. So come along with me as we prepare this mouth-watering dish. So the first thing I'm going to be doing now is to garnish my mackerel fish before putting it into the oven. And to do this, I'll be making use of my suya spice here. So this is my suya spice. What I'm going to be doing is to pop it into this bowl, and then I'm going to add in a little bit of my fresh pepper. So the real Port Harcourt Bole is very hot, and that's how I like my Bole to be. So I'm going to add in some white pepper into it. I'll be putting in some salt as well. And lastly, I'll be adding in my black pepper. So to garnish your fish, you do not need anything much. The next thing I'll be going in with is my 100 ml of water. And I'm going to combine the mixture together. So this is what it looks like when I combine it. And I've got my olive oil here, so I'm going to spray in about 10 sprays of olive oil into my mixture, just so that it has the oil filling on it and prevents my fish from drying out or getting burnt in the oven. So this is the mixture for my fish. I'm just going to go straight away now and dip in my fish into this mixture and set it aside. So this is it. All I'll be doing with my hands to rub this round my fish and set it aside. So this is it. So I'm marinating my fish and I'm going to set it aside, and I'll allow it to sit in the marinade for about 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, I'll pop it into the oven. So for fish, you don't need to marinate it for too long. So guys, this is my fish and this is what it looks like. So like I said, I'm going to allow it to sit in for 15 minutes. It's been here for about 5 minutes. I'm going to allow it for another 10 minutes to sit in before I put it into the oven. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is to prepare my sauce. And to prepare this sauce, I'll be needing the following ingredients. So I'm going to be using some onions. So I've put in my red onions, and then I'll be adding in my white onions as well. I found that the combination of these two is very, very delicious, and that's why I'm using it. The next thing is my fresh pepper. And I'll go in with my mixed peppers. So you could use just the red bell pepper, but I like the aroma and taste that comes from the combination of the 3 peppers. However, you could make use of just the red one if you want. The last thing I'll be putting in is the spring onions. Spring onions is something else. I'm going to add it into my blender, and I'll leave this for garnishing my bole later on. So guys, this is my mixed pepper blended, and I'm setting it aside. I'll be frying it later. The next thing I have done is to sprinkle some salt over my plantain and walk through it this way. I've walked through my plantains, and all I've done as well is to spray some oil and again walk through my plantain. And after doing this, I'm just going to pop it straight into the oven. So guys, this is my plantain and my fish, well marinated and ready to get into the oven. So all I'm going to do now is to put it into the oven and allow it to cook for 40 minutes. So guys, it's time to prepare our sauce. So I've added in ½ cup of palm oil into my pan, and all I'll be doing now is to add in my blended mixture into the pan. The mixture has red pepper and white pepper, red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, red onions and white onions inside, blended together. So I wouldn't be adding any chopped onions again. I'm just going to go straight in and fry my mixture. So I'll allow this to sit and fry for 5 minutes before putting in any ingredients. So guys, this is my sauce. It has been here for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just going to go in with 1 Maggi cube, and because I like the sauce a bit peppery, I'll be adding in some more dry pepper into my sauce. Then the leftover of the mixture for the fish would also be going in here, and another ½ tablespoon of olive oil. Another ½ cup of olive oil will be going in as well, and all I'll be doing is to combine this nicely and allow it to fry. And in another 10 minutes our sauce should be ready. So guys, my sauce is nearly ready. I'm just going to go in with some crayfish to boost the taste of my sauce. So this is just me being creative here. So you could just make any sauce that could go with your plantain. And this is mine. Some others would prefer to have some more palm oil in it, but in my case I try to run away from oil, so I have it done with less oil here, and it still tastes very delicious as well. So I've put in my crayfish and I've turned it. The last thing I'll do now is to add in my onion leaf to garnish, and that's it. Our sauce is ready. This is our sauce. This is all you have to do. Very, very yummy sauce. So friends, this is 40 minutes later, and exactly 40 minutes later my dodo is ready. So 15 minutes into putting it into the oven, I just open it and flip it over. That's all I do, and I put it in again for another 20 minutes, and this is what it looks like 40 minutes later. And this is my sauce, as you can see, well garnished and very, very tasty. So it's time to get down to business. If you enjoyed watching this video, please kindly give it a thumbs up, kindly smash that red subscribe button for me, and kindly turn on your notification bell so that as soon as I drop more interesting videos, you'll be one of the first people to get notified. And please share this video, support me. Thank you very much, and I love you all. Until next time, bye.